Hey everyone, Pleated Pants here, ready for another Bespoke League Prime Time, where we take a look at everything that's going on in the Bespoke League and we sort of show how the community is doing. If you've never been here before, the Bespoke League is an idea that I have that we can all find a place to come together and play games together. We play golf, we play soccer, we play football, we play baseball, we'll play some shooting games, we'll play New World, all as a cool community. If that interests you and you're here on the Twitch stream, hit the follow button, join the Discord that I'm putting in the chat right now, and just hang out. If you're here on YouTube, there's those things down at the bottom. You know, you're supposed to like, you're supposed to subscribe, you're supposed to comment, but you can also find the Pleated Pants internet stream, and you can also find the Discord links down there also. Join. Come and be a part. So tonight, what are we going to do tonight? I'm glad you asked. We got the 5 things we're going to do. We're going to do our normal Bespoke League Primetime. We're going to have a couple announcements. We're going to do Jackwagon results. We're going to do TGC Tour results. We're going to do the Bespoke Football League power rankings, always controversial. And finally, we're going to do some tailor-made highlights. So, not many announcements today for everything, and they're both in the football side. We're going to have a couple rules clarifications. You know, I've talked to some people about this in the back channel. This is not pointing at any one person. This is just little clarifications that we're making going forward for the league. One is, let's not do the concessions in the middle of the game under any circumstance. So, you know, if you're getting whooped, we understand it sucks. But quitting out robs you of XP, and it robs your opponents of XP. So, you know, use it as a learning experience. Chew clock, run, put in your backups so they don't get hurt, all of that stuff. But please do not concede in the game, and by all means, do not dashboard. Likewise, if you're up big time and your opponent is just slogging along for your benefit, if I hear that you're running your high-powered offense, you don't have any of your backups in, and you're trying to sling 450 yards with a receiver that's supposed to be trying to get some weird X factor, like, stop, don't do it. That's equally as bad. Bad sportsmanship is worse than losing a dev trait. So be more kind. And the second thing is I'm going to make a little bit of clarification on no huddle. Don't do it unless you're down by 3+ scores in the second half, or you are you know, it's under 2 minutes in either half and you're trying to score. Like, it shouldn't be a stock offensive strategy. And I know it is part of simulation football, but here's the deal. We're still playing a game, and we institute rules for one reason over all else, is it's to keep the game fun for everyone. All right? So, if you're doing it because you want to run more plays so you can get more XP, If you're doing it because you want to run more plays because you need to get a dev trait done, If you're doing it because, you know, like, you think that you're getting a competitive advantage, I understand, don't do it. I understand, don't do it. We got wide variety of people's skill levels in this league. The people that are already really good are still going to be really good and better than your opponent without using a no huddle offense. So please, you know, like, please don't do it. If you have issues with either of those things, if you ever have any issues at all with the league, do me a favor. I don't need it blasted out in stream. I don't need it blasted out in Discord. I don't need it blasted out in Twitter. Send me a DM on Discord and we can have a discussion. That's going to be your best way to let your opinion get known to me. So, you know, look at what I did there. Like, I pressed no huddle once and instantly regretted it, and then let it run down to 25 seconds and let Justin actually, you know, set up and get his defense called. It's 2 minutes is nothing in Madden. You can scheme your way around. All right, that's enough for that. I said more than I wanted to say, but I wanted to make sure it was out there in the open. So let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about season 2 of the Jackwagon Golf Club. We're on our 6th tournament already, and this tournament is the Black Abbey Open. We played at a wonderful course. That wonderful course was made by our good friend Bear for Life. And if you haven't played it, go play it. The scores are a little higher this year, this week, which I thought was cool. Look at the PlayStation. So if I accidentally do it, because I do sometimes just let the clock run. Well, yeah, like, but if you want to do that, why aren't you just chewing the clock? Let's just put it this way. Just don't do it. Like, I don't want to have any weird corner case. Like, if you're looking to let the clock run down, you can let the clock run down by doing the instant 25-second play clock shuffle. I couldn't tell any lag issues at all. Like, maybe on both of our kicks, but my kick that I missed, I really think it was just bad hand-eye coordination, Justin. All right, back to Jackwagon. PlayStation, name Eric. I don't know name Eric, but he won. He beat Dark Snow by 3, and Pat Strife by 9. Scotty Walnuts comes in 4th. Chili Pip comes in 5th. We got a lot of the same names here. You know, Lucas Eat World, it's good to see him playing. He had a really cool eagle in next week's Jackwagon already. Alternative Place always is up there high, and it's really cool to see Cuz come in 13th, man. Like, he hangs out here every once in a while. Good playing. Xbox, you can really see how the difference is on the Xbox. Killer Bees, we know him as one of the world's best players at this game, but you know, he can only muster a 35. We got Butcher coming in 3rd with 27 under, and then of the people's names that I know, Snacks Monster and Sully Swag, like, the rest of the people, I don't know you offhand, so if you're any of these folks, let me know. I want to be able to shout you out too. And then finally, last but not least, Love Scud just takes this thing, you know, by the horns, and he's just playing at a different level, folks. 60 under par. Suggy coming up here with a really good 2nd place finish. He's been down in like 10 and 15th for the last couple weeks, so to see him jump up into number 2 is pretty cool. Bipolar Bear makes a case of being one of the best players in this game still, at 38 under. And then other people that we know we see here a lot: Phil Hen, Stone Canadian, You Stay Classy San Diego. I don't know the rest of the folks down there, but you know, some good scores. Like, we had, I think, around 100 people participate and finish all 4 rounds again this week. That is awesome. We're playing a brand new course next week. It is from Lil Blue, and I think you're going to like it. It has Scottish influences, so we're going to my favorite Scotch Open. We're going to the Logloven Open. Now let's move over to the TGC leaderboards. So we're still ramping up and getting a lot of people on here. We still don't have a you know, a critical mass of all the people that we know that are playing in these things. But nonetheless, Colbster came in 9th in the WGC event. Trent McNeely came in 35th. Both played well. And this is one of those weeks where they split up the platinum into the invitational event and then the rest of the event. We have the Yo-Yo Championship, in which Narwhal, who's been playing awesome lately, came in 8th. Uber just 1 back at 11th, and Doke 5 back of Narwhal at 28th. Like, it's some pretty good playing by the very best players in this game on the internet. Elite, Butcher has some company in the leaderboard this week. Butcher, Kilbride came in 37th. Butcher made the cut and then decided to play bad in the last 2 rounds, and he didn't come in last, though. He came in second to last. But like I always say, just making the cut in these things are pretty damn awesome. And then, last but not least, we got C-Flow coming in 22nd in Kinetic, and Birdie Blitz missing the cut. If you want to be a part of these leaderboards, we're going to the challenge circuit next. You need to get onto the Discord page, link in description below, and fill out the form to be able to opt into being on these leaderboards. Nope, you didn't, expert. Coach's poll still coming. Heck yeah, making the cut's a big deal. All right, now let's look at the challenge circuit. I didn't play because I had a busy Wednesday and I couldn't play. But you know who did play? M. West did in CCD and came in 4th. That Soul, brand new member. He followed me on Twitter, and I believe he's a streamer. Came in 1st in CCF this week, so we'll be looking for him in with Sports Lifer and CCE going forward. And then everything else was a whole bunch of missed cuts for our folks. But I will say that that I know there's a lot of you others that are playing out here. And I guarantee you that we're going to see a few more names on this leaderboard here going forward. All right, now what a lot of you are waiting for. Bespoke Football League. They're all tiers, Savannah. So if we go back here and whoops, we go back here. The challenge circuit, think of the A players being the best of the challenge circuit, and then all the way down to L being the people that have just qualified. Likewise, the Pro Tour, Platinum's the best, Elite's the next, and Kinetic's the third. And then after that, you have the challenge circuit, and they flight those. So yeah, it makes it so everyone should be able to be competitive. But everyone that played in the challenge circuit played in the same event that you're playing in right now for qualification. So these are all of the people that are playing here are playing in the exact same course. It's just that when TGC gets all of the information and puts it up on their website, they flight everything out based on where you're qualified. It's really a pretty cool system. Now let's do this. Xbox One. Daddy Leagues ranking. Turkey Jesus, number 1 spot. Staker Legs, number 2 spot. Pressing Buttons, number 3. I bet that changes next week. Justin Rose proved just right now why he should never be ashamed of being number 4. Clutch Shot, number 5. Pleated Pants 6. Sammy 7. Our Kid 8th. Look at that. There's just a lot of winning going on right now. These next few weeks are going to be pretty intense. Yeah, Barber. Like, they took you. I think that you were in the top 8 last time, and they threw you out. They chew you up and spit you out. But you got some love in the coaches poll. Turkey number 1, Pressing Buttons number 2, Staker Legs number 3, Clutch Shot 4, Pleated Pants 5, Barber number 6, Justin Rose number 7, and Kane sneaks in at number 8. I think Kane is all of our favorite because last year it was his first year playing Madden ever. He got completely shellacked by the computer almost every week and said, I don't care, I'm having fun, I'm going to get better. And to see him at 6-3, don't think that it's a snub if you didn't make the top 8 and Kane did. Note, because we're giving Kane some freaking props. Justin, I bet you that after what people just saw today, that you'll be going up in some polls if you keep winning your computer games. Because a lot of this is we talk about this a lot. A lot of the coaches poll ends up being how known you are, right? Have we seen you play? Did you play last year? Have we seen you stream? And I think that that's where, like, Sammy, we know Sammy's a good player, but we don't see him all that often, right? Like, he's not streaming the games. Like, in the other league, we'll talk about Yankees Ring, who I know is a really good player that people just don't know much about him. And as a result, he's probably ranked lower than he should. Let's go to the Xbox Series X. Daddy Leagues says Double J Train number 1, Kitch number 2, Pleated Pants number 3, Mike ate your KFC number 4, getting the computer love over the undefeated Not Justin. Speaking about not getting love, undefeated's Yankee Rings and Talent also get bumped by a 2-loss Ghost for Buster. Like, still don't know what rhyme or reason that these Daddy League polls taken, but like that's kind of some shenanigans right there. Coaches poll. Not Justin continues to lead the way as number 1. Then this I found very interesting. I tied with Double J Train. Everyone that is voting in these things, Double J Train's better player than me. Talent in at number 4, Yankees Ring number 5, Kitch number 6. Can't really argue with any of the top 6. We're all undefeated, and so I think that it's just where they should be. Ghost for Buster number 7, and then Mike Get Your KFC number 8. I believe there is going to be a Mike Get Your KFC and Pleated Pants division matchup coming soon. That will be fun. Hey, like I always say, if you don't like the results, vote. Vote. Let's look at the PS4. Daddy Leagues has Expert number 1. Markykins number 2, even though he's lost a game. Trace number 3. Pleated Pants number 4, followed by Go Bias and Cody Vols. TFR at number 7 and Sports Lifer number 8. These rankings they make sense. I see where Daddy Leagues is coming through here. Yeah, Sammy, it's no big deal. It's just that, like, I'm using that as kind of an example that if people see you play a lot, they're when they're doing like a coach's poll, they're always probably going to give preference to I saw Pleated played really good this week, or man, I saw Double J Train playing, like, he just whooped butt. I still think that Cody Vols is criminally underranked here. If I was voting, I would have him above Gobias and me. But I think that the coaches poll knows what's going on. I like how this all kind of set up. Expert number 1, he's been playing great and his team's scary. Trace has just kept winning. Cody, number 3, which I think out of the one-loss teams, like I think that you are well, number 3 is perfect for you right now. Markykins and me are tied with 4th. Nick Z took over a team, and so he got some votes because we all know Nick Z, right? And we know that 3 and 4 is going to turn into a lot better. Sports Lifer comes in number 7, and then TFR and Gobias tie for number 8. Shall we see about the PlayStation 5? Daddy Leagues. Cody Vols, number 1, has not lost. Markykins, number 2, also undefeated. Number 3, Pleated Pants. Big Red Baller at number 4. The computer gives the 2-loss Nick ZTV the spot over a 1-loss St. Breezes and a 1-loss Spartan Dog. And then the one that I couldn't, I was kind of surprised, 3 and 3 Rakdos clips out other people that had better rankings. Coaches poll, Markykins number 1, Cody Vols number 2. You know what? You can't argue with that. They're both undefeated, right? Pleated Pants number 3, Nick Z number 4. The Panda has not the simulation gods have not been nice to the Panda. He's been gone for a week and has gotten, you know, the computer non-love. Big Red Baller number 6. Big Red Baller had a big win this week. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing him play more. I think that I might play him in the next week. St. Breezes number 7, Spartan Dog number 8. Once you guys start seeing Spartan Dog playing, you're gonna be voting Spartan Dog higher than 8th too. He's a really good player. PC, let's see. Pressing Buttons number 1. Level Mento number 2 over undefeated Rip City and undefeated Killbride and undefeated Lextron. Like, come on, Daddy Leagues, are you drunk? Seriously. Pleated Pants sitting at number 5. Lextron at 6, which is just criminal. Dunwin and Orchid round out the top 8. Coaches poll, this makes more sense here. Rip City and Lextron tied for number 1. Buttons in number 3 all alone. Killbride number 4. Oh man, Zach, that had to be a really good game. We got breaking news, everyone. Dunwin beat Zacharuni by 4 points. 27-23 in the PC League. Level Mento is the highest ranked 1-loss team. Arkid gets in at number 6 with 2 losses, ahead of me at only 1 loss. And then Justin Rose is at number 8. He's taken over that team, so we'll see if he can turn him around and get him back on the winning ways. Oh, and another huge announcement. Our kid just snuck out again a win against Lextron. So number 1 in the coaches poll goes down to number 6, Lextron gets his first loss of the year. Wow. There's some big games that have implications to this very power ranking. These power rankings, there is a voting mechanism inside of my Discord page that I post on every Friday that is opened up through the end of Sunday. I then tabulate all of the votes to come up with the power ranking, and then we present them here on Bespoke League PrimeTime, normally on Mondays, today on Tuesday. So, we've had a good week. We've had good participation and good results in the TGC. The Jackwagon Golf Club is back and going as strong as ever. And the Bespoke Football Leagues are just churning and churning along. Pretty soon, we're going to have playoffs in the Xbox One League, because we're moving tonight to week 11. Let's see some highlights. Turn off the music for this. Look at this from Kitch. We haven't been having much defense in these, and it's nice that we've seen some defense. Look at that. Just turned around and went BAM! Then we have Expert.
I thought you'd been in here before, but I guess not.
Look at this.
What's going on?
This is just silly. This is the only one that I could get Clipper to make today. But it's a good one. Derrick Henry just gets eviscerated.
Is
and
that
then
the craziest play that's
Dolphin
ever happened?
guy
What the hell
catches
was that?
it, and he
Derrick Henry
gets
just
hit.
got smoked.
We got to see that one again.
I thought you'd been in
Take a
here
look
before,
at
but I
this.
guess not. What's going on? Yeah.
Bam, bam, catches it, and then loses it.
Is that not the craziest play that's ever happened? What the hell was that? Derrick Henry just got smoked.
Derrick Henry just did get smoked. All right. This is why our kid is scary. It's little mechanics like this that show you that he just gets this game. All right? Take a look at Cooper Kupp there. Take a look at X. Motions him out, puts him on a fade, and then just throws a high point pass. Kupp goes up and grabs it, and that's good right there. But Justin Rose has defense too. Look at this. This is just perfect flood defense. He took his user, guarded kind of everything, and then he got rewarded by his players making a big play, and then him being able to take it back to the house. Hey, you know what? We can do golf. We can do golf clips here. Look at this handsome devil. I don't even know why I clipped this. It was a downhill putt. It just goes in. Downhill putting master. This guy right here. Pleated pants. And then since no one else did any other golf highlights, I decided to find one more of me. Not bad.
This putt is for eagle.
Look at that concentration. And the color coordination. Mingo, 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 mingo. Yes. That some people call eagles. We call around here, we call that mingo.
Worth taking another
Heck Eclipse, you have a good night, bud. Expert, you sent one, but it was a Twitter thing, and I can't do anything with that. Now, Justin Rose also can lurk with the best of them. Take a look at this. Boom.
And this is intercepted.
He's just there, and he goes and he snags it.
Picked off by Eric Wilson. And he will bring it back.
That's a play right there. And not to be outdone, this might be the best lurk of the year from Kitch. Clicks on Roquan, and he just goes, and he just cuts it up. He just undercuts it. That is beautiful. Touchdown, Jaguars. And then here's the best clip of the week. This is this again is scary. This again is scary.
Once again, and it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. Throwing here, Prescott escaping the pressure right.
I was like, what the heck? And then he just clicks on, and he goes up, aggressive catches, undercuts the cornerback, and just says, "Ball's mine."
Didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
You got to see this again.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Just amazing catch.
Take it in for a Viking touchdown.
Mark, all of yours were Clipper wasn't working this week, so I was unable to make any Twitch clips into MP4s because Clipper wasn't working. So the only thing that I got to use this week were the people on the Xbox that are using that other Xbox clip service. So I know that you and others sent in stuff on with Twitch clips. I just couldn't use them because my tool wasn't working. So everyone, that's a quick little rundown of all things Bespoke League. Thank you all for playing in all the events. Thank you for playing golf. Thanks for playing in the football leagues. I look forward to what we're going to be doing with all types of other games going forward. And I hope that we see the people that aren't members yet liking the channel, following the channel, and coming in and hanging out and playing games with us. Well, folks, that's kind of it for that. Let's play more football. Is that okay?